While the pine nut harvest was not only crucial to the survival of Native Americans by providing them with a stable food source, today it serves another important purpose.
Our people in the past have used the harvesting as a social gathering place, whereas maybe it might be two different bands coming together and actually helping each other, socializing, sharing what we have.
Everybody's welcome. We don't discriminate no matter what color. They said no matter what's on the outside or what's inside. So what's inside that counts. If you think them good things, fine, you're welcome there. Everybody's welcome to come there. Different tribes, different colors.
These gatherings also give young Great Basin tribal members an opportunity to learn stories and songs that have been passed down for generations.
All the different songs, when we go out and do the blessing, some are telling about the animals, some are telling about the trees, some are telling about the pine cones emerging, some are telling about the areas, the different areas that they're going to, traveling to get the harvest done. They're talking about winnowing the baskets. They're talking about all these things. It's all connected with the songs, the language, everything, the blessings, the ceremonies, everything is all connected. So it's something that's always been there for our people to use, to fall back on. When times were rough or when they went to the transition period, these songs were there for them. Everything was already in place. And if they didn't learn them, if they forgot them, then that part of the culture is going to be gone.
Where's my pole?
In 1996, the U.S. military began a program that created a partnership with 17 Native American tribes to assist in environmental management on the Nevada Test and Training Range. This program works to ensure the protection of Native American artifacts and sacred areas.
When this program started, we've been trying to do more and more out on the range. And so for us, this is a real milestone in that it's the very first time, and you figure like in 60 years really, that Indian people have come out here collectively to come out and get pine nuts.
For the first time in 65 years, Great Basin Native Americans were reunited with Cowich Range. Even descendants of Chief Cowich were able to return to their family homeland.
My ancestors, grandfathers and stuff used to come over here to the Cowich country and pick pine nuts and hunt and do other things, so kind of part of my ancestry is here.
This is our regular Shoshone country where I was born and raised. My great-grandparents lived here, and this is where they was their homeland. There's whole Cowich mountains, the valleys, all this.
I'm a great-great-granddaughter of Chief Cowich. Well, they called him Captain Cowich. And I'm just glad that we get to come in here to visit where our people roamed, and it just feels good here.
In October 2005, Nellis Air Force Base organized the first pine nut harvest in 65 years at Cowich with their Native American program partners.
See, we're right back in here in Reveille Valley. We're right in here right now. And this Breen Ranch is right back here somewhere. And that's where our homeland was, on the Cowich side. That's where the Cowich wintered. And then, and his family and everybody, that was Darlene's great-grandfather. But Chief Cowich, he was a great chief. He was a father to Bill and Rosie Cowich, which are grandparents.
My daddy and mama used to we go up Wheeler Wash, Wheeler Springs in Mountain Charleston. I was since I was a little girl, maybe 3, 4, 5 years old. I done all these here until she died. Yeah, I love pick pine nuts. Sometimes I dream about it, picking pine nuts.
I think it was a good idea to have the different tribe, because their way is a little bit different, but it's almost the same. When we talk about some of the things that our people did, gathering and preparing, it's practically the same thing.
Pine nuts go in cycles, and this was the year to come out here. We've been out here before trying to look at the pine nuts, and oftentimes they're not hardly anything here, and a lot of times we have to leave them some for the animals and stuff too, and for the mountain. I mean, they have to be fed. So, but because this year was so good and abundant, we had a lot of rain this year too that helped out. We were able to get people up here and to come and see what we're, not only to see what we're doing, but to experience it as well. And so it's a nice thing to happen for us.
This is the first time that the Air Force has opened it up for Indian people to come in and harvest these nuts, and yeah, it's really appreciated.
I think in a way that I'm glad they did, didn't allow other people to come in here, because look what's happening in Southern California, where they're just ruining that country. People are just ravaging that country, and if this was that way, that's what would happen here. And I don't know how long that the Air Force would keep this off limits to people, and in a way it's kind of preserved things for us. I think that
we've kind of come full circle, and here we are now working in collaboration with the military to come out here and be at the area that we need to be at and practice part of our culture. And I think it's a testament not only to the Indian people and our convictions and whatever else, but I think the commitment of the military as well, and allowing us to work hand in hand and perpetuating our culture.
The Nellis Native American Interaction Program is one of the best programs that I've ever seen, because they actually take our recommendations and use it to fit the program for us. That's how we got to do the pine nut harvest, which was, to me, very successful. To me, it was like being home in the mountains, gathering. And the best part was taking it home and sharing it with my people.
The expedition to Cowich Range is just one example of ongoing preservation efforts conducted at Nellis Air Force Base with the assistance of the Native American program. This level of interaction has led to a greater protection of resources and precious knowledge that can now be passed down for generations to come.
Narimbachi harambe, narimbachi harambe. Narimbachi harambe, narimbachi harambe. To zombongo kareregi puipu mararagim. To zombongo kareregi puipu mararagim. Narimbachi harambe, narimbachi harambe. Narimbachi harambe, narimbachi harambe. To zombongo kareregi puipu mararagim. To zombongo kareregi puipu mararagim. Tamiagai paroanangwa kasaganda. Tamiagai paroanangwa kasaganda. Tami barawe wubasi yo yo wina. Tami barawe wubasi yo yo wina. Tamiagai paroanangwa kasaganda. Tamiagai paroanangwa kasaganda. Tami barawe wubasi yo yo wina. Tami barawe wubasi yo yo wina. Tami agai paroanangwa kasaganda. Tami agai paroanangwa kasaganda. Tami barawe wubasi yo yo wina. Tami barawe wubasi yo yo wina.